we've all used these cabs at some point in time, but let's chat with Anand Subramanian, Director of Marketing at Ola Cabs today, and find out exactly how the business works. Anand, hi, good morning. And I've always been interested, each time that I've taken an Ola cab as to who gets the money. Is it the driver? Do you have a monthly pay system? How does this really work?
Right, so every driver on the Ola app is an entrepreneur himself. He or she brings their own cars onto the platform. What we do is give them the technology to reach out to millions of customers around them at any point in time. And with that, they get consistent access to demand and revenue. Ola takes a small commission, a 15 to 20% commission on the overall revenue that they make from the platform. Having said that, they're independent drivers who can choose to be on the platform or off the platform. Right, and these are not just cabs, these are taxis, Kali Pili taxis in Bombay, the yellow taxis of Kolkata, autos in about 6 cities. So virtually any mode of transportation categorized is available on the Ola app today, and each of these work with us on a specific model.
What makes Ola different from, say, an Uber or a taxi for sure? What I'm trying to gauge is that you have so much competition and honestly so much demand for businesses like yours, at least in metro cities. What makes Ola special?
Right, so I think what makes Ola very different is the platform approach. When I say a platform approach, we are a personal transportation platform across multiple use cases, right? While most other service providers or most other even technology providers out there offer only variant versions on cabs, what we do is bring multiple use cases. So that could be an auto rickshaw, that could be a yellow taxi, it could be a black and yellow taxi if you're in Bombay. Very soon we're also coming out with what we call the Ola Shuttle, a daily commute offering. So we're talking about widening the use cases and increasing the availability. So as of date, there are about 250,000 cabs and about 65,000 autos and taxis available on the platform, and that is surely the largest and by far the largest in terms of personal transportation access in the country.
Anand, the very simple question, which is that what is Ola's strategy to compete with Uber? Uber is a global brand. They've got cash. They've got cash which they can burn. They can afford to burn because their market capitalization stacks at $60 billion. My understanding is right now it's not about money. It is about number of rides and it is about customer acquisition. So what is your strategy in place?
At current scale, we're doing about 750,000 rides plus a day. We're talking about 250,000 cabs already on the platform, adding about 1,200 vehicles every day on the platform. Add to that, like I said, another 65,000 odd vehicles across Kali Pilis and autos. If you see the last 4 years and the way we've grown, the very fact that you pointed out that Ola as an Indian company is itself a large advantage. We've built the product with the customer and the driver at the center of it. It is not a global template which we have tweaked in some fashion to kind of fit the market. What we have done is built the product ground up for the customer, for the driver. Simple instances, payments are enabled by cash. Drivers, customers both have someone to talk to at any point in time over a call center, a 24/7 call center available out there, multiple use cases like I said. More importantly, a very driver specific or rather a driver entrepreneur specific supply driven model keeps us abreast and ahead of competition in many ways. We work with India's largest bank, the State Bank of India, to enable financing for drivers. We work with leading car manufacturers to get them discounts at voluminous scale that probably nobody else is able to deliver out there. All of these help us stay ahead. At current scale, we are at about 80% market share put together in the country, right? And that itself is proof to the pudding as to how we have built the product around the customer and around the driver, who are the fundamental users of the technology platform.
Right. Anand, a couple of questions really. I don't know if you do it or no, but I just wanted to ask you, what stops a service such as an Ola or similar from allowing a customer to book a ride, say 18 hours or 20 hours or 24 hours in advance? Is there a particular reason why such things are not on offer as of now?
You mean a service that allows the customer to retain the car?
That's what I'm asking. If I want to travel to the airport after 18 hours, there is no possibility of pre-booking such a service from Ola, right? I only have to book it on the spot. Why can't this be allowed? Is my simple question.
There is an option. No, there is an option. We have an option called Ride Later on the app, which allows you to pre-book. But that is also keeping in mind the fact that there would be instances for you to necessarily plan in advance, right? But as we grow, as we get more supply on the platform, the need for you to plan goes away. Right? Today, any point in time during the day, open the app and you will find one of the other categories always available within 2 minutes. Most categories available to you within 5 minutes ETA, right? And that is the kind of confidence that we want to inspire, amongst our customers to be able to believe and use us as an on-demand technology platform, right? But having said that, this is one important aspect for the Indian consumer to be able to plan in advance, and that's something that we do enable on the app, and we have always kept that open right from the start.
Okay, so yes, Nikunj does tell me that there is a Ride Later option as well, which is very good. Now, Anand, my other thing is, and we'll get back to this thing, but I saw a very interesting advertisement about Ola Air. I can book a helicopter ride for my family. Is this in the planning? Is it already launched? What's the scene? Because it seemed really appealing for $500. If I can book a 1-hour helicopter ride, it seems very appealing.
Sure, this was an April one-day effort, as I would call it, not a prank to the effect, but an April 1st effort that our creative team had put in. I can't comment on it going real anytime soon, but the good news is there are a lot more options coming. That includes Ola Shuttle, which is your daily commute option, right? A Wi-Fi enabled, air-conditioned, on-demand entertainment enabled daily commute option from Ola coming very shortly to Bangalore and Gurgaon, right? So in many words, I would say we are getting there.
Okay, and we are really waiting to avail of that.
It came to me very late though. I mean, I saw this. No, I saw this spoof, if you will, very recently. So obviously it conned me as well.
That was the purpose. But Anand, I mean, what's the biggest challenge for Ola from here? And secondly, are you well funded enough?
Right. So we recently, a couple of months back, announced a $400 million Series E fundraise from led by DST Global. That's the most recent fundraise. We are well capitalized at the moment, and we are investing considerably in the ecosystem. Having said that, this is one market, particularly in a country like India, which is very underserved, both on supply and on demand. That means there is a lot of investment that needs to go in deeper into the cities, deeper into tier 2, tier 3 cities, to be able to fuel consumption in many ways, right? And that's more of an investment that we have to make into the future. So we will continue to be, capitalizing ourselves, continue to, fill our war chest. But if you look at it from a challenge perspective, I think the largest challenge, and I would say even an opportunity today, is in terms of getting in quality supply. Right? And I say it's a challenge and an opportunity because, more importantly, there is a heavy workforce out there, under 50% of India out there, which is looking for jobs, which is looking for sustainable career options. And a driver entrepreneur probably is a very well rewarding option with the great opportunity to grow as an individual, grow as a professional driver in the time to come, go from owning one car to many cars as a small operator. And we think solving this problem will unlock a huge potential in terms of generating employment, improving employability, definitely increasing GDP in a big way, all the while serving the highly underserved personal transportation market on the consumer side.
The ultimate desire of any company is to go public, and that's the time you come on the listed domain. Any plans to take Ola public in next 2 to 3 years? I know it's not going to happen this year, it will not happen next year, but before 2018, will Ola go public?
Well, it's too early to say that. As a company, we are about 5 years old. And like I said, that this is a country of 1 billion people and we are serving millions already. The vision is to ensure that we have mobility or enable mobility for 1 billion Indians, right? Going public is an outcome, not an end in itself, right? And it is testament to the fact, that there is an approach which will add value to the stakeholders. That is something that we would definitely want to go to at some point. At this moment, it's difficult to say if it will be 3 years or 5 years or 8 years or 10 years. But like you rightly pointed out, no immediate plans or visibility on that at the moment.
Okay, Anand, Thanks so much for joining in today. I'm just taking an appointment with you. If you do go public, we'll do the opening interview right here on my channel.
It's a pleasure. We'll do that.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.